DiCiccio, please.
Just if I could, Mayor, and I do want to thank everybody for coming out today. I know how difficult it is to take time out of your day, out of your life to do this, but this is an important issue. It's a neighborhood issue. It is something that's been critical to those individuals who have been working hard. Everybody wants that home preserved. Everybody. I don't know anyone who says tear it down. That's just been something that's been out there. It's been fostered. I've never heard anybody say tear that home down. Matter of fact, the neighborhood has been very accommodating. Just if you look at what happened today on the continuance, the neighborhood, after 8 continuances, after repeated requests by myself, by individuals who represent the neighbors, to try to get a meeting. We have our first meeting after months of work and trying to get at it. I think that they probably were embarrassed coming to a council meeting, not having a meeting set up on the developer end of it, but the neighborhood has been trying repeatedly. If you heard what they said today, they were the ones that were looking to this so that we could have this meeting to find out what's going to be happening with the rest of the community. So the home, just to be very clear, there is no threat of demolition of this home. I want to make sure that that gets off the table. The home is already preserved. You have an individual who's already said repeatedly that he will not tear the home down. So the whole idea, the whole concept of it being torn down is illogical. The home is already preserved. The home is already viable as it is. The individual has enough wherewithal to be able to buy properties around you. You've got enough, you've got the ability to be able to run the home yourself. It is a home no different than anyone else's home, but it does have some significance that this council and others want to make sure that we preserve. And that doesn't mean it has to be commercialized. So I want to just cover a couple things. I want you to look. I want everybody in here to look at the size of this room. Look at the size of this room. It's 4,500 square feet. I want you to visualize in your neighborhood a room almost 6 times bigger than this. This is what he wants to bring in to a neighborhood. 26,000 square foot meeting room in your neighborhood, 6 times bigger than this room right now. I got the numbers. It's 4,500 square feet in here. I just wanted to make sure so that people can look around and visualize that. Is this something that you think is as we're moving forward, this is something that we need to acknowledge and understand what the size of the thing is that people are asking for, a 40-foot amphitheater in your backyard. Would any of us feel that that's a problem when it comes to the commercialization? We want to sit down with the developer. We want to find out what their intentions are, what they're looking to do. But at the end of the day, we've got 2 designations moving forward. You have an HP and you have the actual plan of what they want to have done. We've got to be able to see all of that in order to be able to judge the whole package. Now, what developers do at a lot of times, they try to delay it, try to make sure that they pull it back, try to get one thing done first and the other. It's going to be real important we're able to see the entire package as a package. It's going to be very important that we get individuals in the room being able to sit down so that not one person's being told one thing and not another is being told another. Everybody's told the same story at the same time. That's why it's been critical and why we've been working months to get this meeting that's going to occur on April 27. So I just want you to visualize what we're talking about and what's happening in a neighborhood. You're talking even about visitors that they've actually acknowledged 100,000 more visitors than what goes to the Royal Palms. 100,000 more in a neighborhood. So these are the things that we're going to be discussing as we're moving forward on this continuance. But it's something that's going to require the developer to lay out their plans. They've been pretty secretive of exactly what they're going to be doing yet, but it's going to be important for them to lay it all out there as we're moving both of these items together. So I'm very proud of what the neighborhood was willing to do. Again, that they've been very appreciative, and I think it's important that the developer put on the record that they were in favor of a continuance of a city-initiated ordinance, because it's important for them, because they fought it so hard up front. They literally, they sent us a scathing letter saying it needed to be withdrawn, and then today they're asking for a continuance. Tells us a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. But at the same time, remember, you are continuing a city-sponsored ordinance. And for that, Mayor, I'm done, and appreciate all the work that everybody's done on this. Looking forward to those meetings. It's time that we had these meetings. It's unfortunate it's taken so long. It needs to happen sooner than later. Thank you, Mayor.